Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Talk podcast. I'm Sandra, and as always, I'm here with...
Adam. Hey folks.
So today's video is all about 10 really easy phrases that you can totally use every single day, to sound more natural.
Yeah, that's right. These are like super simple, really useful expressions, especially if you're just starting out, as a beginner. So I guess let's just jump right in, shall we?
Okay, so first up, phrase number 1, good morning. I mean, this one is pretty basic, but it's such a friendly way to kick off your day, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You can just say good morning when you meet someone in the morning, whether you're at school, at work, or even just at home. It's really versatile.
Yeah, and it's just so polite, isn't it? And just immediately sets a positive tone for the whole day. Like, good morning, John. Did you sleep well? Or good morning, boss. It's just, it's fundamental. So moving on to our second phrase, which is, I think, just as fundamental, right? How are you? I mean, this is such a basic question, but it really shows, that you care. It's simple. You just ask, how are you?
Yeah, exactly. And then the best part is, how to reply. You can say something like, I'm good, thanks, or I'm okay, how about you? I mean, sometimes people even just say, how ya, informally. It's all about checking in.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of checking in or, just being friendly, the next phrase is super common, especially when someone's leaving. It's have a nice day.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic, right? Like whether it's a coworker at the end of the day or a friend you're saying goodbye to, or even when you're at the grocery store and the cashier hands you your change, you can just say, have a nice day. It's so versatile.
Yeah, and it's so kind and friendly, isn't it? It just leaves people with a good feeling. I use this one all the time. When I get my coffee in the morning, I always tell my barista, thanks so much. Have a nice day. It brightens everyone's mood, I think. So moving on from brightening someone's day, sometimes you might see someone, they just look a little bit lost or, they're kind of looking around confused. That's when you can offer, can I help you? It's really useful.
Oh, absolutely, Adam. And it's not just for when someone looks confused. It's also super useful, if you work in a shop or a service job, right? You can use it to proactively offer assistance. Can I help you find something? Or can I help you with your order? It's very polite.
Yeah, if someone's just, standing there staring at the shelf for a while.
Right, exactly. They're like,
You go up and you're like, excuse me, can I help you? It's very helpful.
Speaking of excuse me, that actually brings us to our next phrase, which is excuse me. This one is so versatile, don't you think? You use it when you want to get someone's attention, right? Like if you're in a restaurant and you want to call the waiter.
Yeah, or, if you're trying to get through a crowded space, let's say a busy market, and you just need to gently nudge past people. You just kind of, say, excuse me as you try to maneuver through.
Exactly. Or another great one is if you accidentally bump into someone, it's the go-to apology, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. So sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Or even if you're just trying to, get someone's attention for a question, you might say, excuse me, can I ask you a question about this? It's just a really polite way to initiate a conversation, especially with a stranger. And speaking of apologies, that actually leads us perfectly to our next phrase, which is, I'm sorry. This one, it's pretty straightforward, but so important. You say, I'm sorry when you've, done something wrong or made a mistake.
Yeah, like if you're late for something, that's a classic example, right?
Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. Or, I'm sorry, I forgot your birthday. It's about acknowledging that you've, messed up a little bit.
Absolutely. It's really, really crucial for polite social interactions, actually. It shows that you're like aware of your actions and you're willing to acknowledge when you've, made an error or upset someone. It's just a fundamental part of being polite, I think. Okay, so from saying sorry, let's move to something a bit more positive, shall we? Our seventh phrase is thank you. This one is just like super important. You always say thank you when, someone helps you out or they give you something or, they just do something nice for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the cornerstone of good manners, isn't it? It's just so simple but so effective.
Right? Like if someone helps you carry your groceries, you just say thank you for your help. And, someone gives you a compliment. Oh, thank you. It's just so simple.
Or even more simply, you can just say thanks. That's really common too, especially with, friends or if you're in a hurry. You might hear many thanks sometimes too, or even thanks a bunch if you're feeling a bit more informal. It really just shows your appreciation, doesn't it? So speaking of thank you, of course, the natural follow-up, the standard reply when someone thanks you is, you're welcome.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's polite, right? It's friendly. It just acknowledges that, yeah, you're welcome for whatever I did for you. But, sometimes people use other phrases too, like you might hear no problem.
Yeah, no problem is super common, especially, these days, or even any time if it's something you'd happily do again.
Right. And I've heard people sometimes say my pleasure, especially if like they really enjoy doing it or it's a bit more of a formal situation, like in a customer service setting. My pleasure. It's a really nice touch, I think. Okay, so, we've talked about greetings and showing gratitude. What about when you're leaving someone? Like, you're heading out, but you kind of expect to see them again pretty soon. That's when you say, see you later.
Yeah, see you later is like perfect for that, right? It implies you're not saying a final goodbye. But what if you're not really sure you're going to see them again, or it's just like a quick casual parting? You can just say bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye is like the classic, isn't it? Short and sweet.
Exactly. Or, take care. If you want to add a little like warmth to it, take care is pretty common, especially, if you're not going to see them for a bit, maybe. So we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? But what about like when you're meeting someone totally new? What's that, quintessential first question?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the absolute go-to, the most basic, but also the most important is, what's your name?
Yeah, that's it, right? You got to know who you're talking to. And then once they tell you, what's that polite follow-up that, makes a good impression?
Exactly. After they say, oh, my name is John, or I'm Sarah, you immediately say, nice to meet you. It's just like the perfect way to acknowledge them and be friendly.
So if I were to say, hey, what's your name? And you said, oh, I'm Adam. Then I'd be like, nice to meet you, Adam.
Perfect. You got it. It's that simple, but so important. Okay, so we've gone through 10 really, really helpful phrases today. I think it's time for a quick recap of all of them, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. So just to quickly run through them for everyone listening, we started with good morning, right? Then we moved on to how are you? Then there was have a nice day, followed by can I help you? Next up was excuse me, and of course, I'm sorry. Then we talked about thank you and its counterpart, you're welcome. And then see you later. And finally, what's your name? So yeah, that's all 10.
So, these 10 phrases, they're short, they're simple, but gosh, they're so powerful, right? They really help you sound like supernatural when you're speaking English, which is what we're aiming for, isn't it?
Absolutely, Sandra. And for everyone listening, here's your challenge, okay? Try using at least 3 of these phrases, just 3, in real life today. Maybe at the coffee shop or when you're talking to a coworker. And seriously, let us know in the comments which ones you use. We'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, and if you found this video helpful, give it a like, maybe subscribe to our channel, the English Talk Podcast, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get notifications for more beginner-friendly English videos. We put them out all the time.
Oh, yeah. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching and for joining us today, everyone. It really means a lot.
And, yeah,
So, from both of us,
have a nice day.
see you later.